Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to play Cuphead using a controller. So when I try to play Cuphead using a controller, I keep running into this issue where player 2 keeps joining the game. And to show you what I mean, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the Xbox 360 emulator. So this emulator can be used to emulate. As you can see, the controller works. As I press the buttons, it detects, the emulator detects it, so it's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the game to see what happens if I run the game. Alright, so I'm starting the game. Okay, so I'm going to press any button. I press the button on the controller, it starts the game. But once I get to the menu, if I press the controller, nothing happens. So as you can see, I'm pushing all the buttons in the controller. You can hear me, but nothing happens. So I'm going to use the keyboard to enter it into the game. Now once I'm in the game, let's see what happens. So if I move around, yeah, it works. I'm moving around using the controller. So I'm going to press the A, B buttons. So when I press the A, B buttons, player 2 joins. And now both of them are running around. And how do I play the game with two of them running around to the same control input? Okay, so it's impossible to play. So what I'm going to do is exit to desktop. But now as you can see in this menu, the controller keys work. Okay, so first thing to do, exit to desktop. Alright, so now that you guys know the problem, how do you fix this? First, open the Xbox 360 emulator. So I'll leave a link to download this app in the description if you want to check it out. And remember, the version I'm using is 4.71.15.0. So this is the version I'm using. There are different versions of this app, but this is the one I'm using, so make sure it's the same so that you don't run into issues. And the other thing I wanted to do is that okay, let's get back into the game for a second. Okay, I forgot to do something. Alright, so now we are back in the game. What we're gonna do is go to options, visual settings, and display, turn it into windowed. Okay, so once you get it into windowed mode, close the app, close the game, close Cuphead. So because this is, like I said, the version is important, just because this is the latest version, the 4.17 version. So what happens is you don't have to copy the game files and stuff. So you don't have to copy this emulator into the game files. All you have to do is keep it running in the background. So like I said, I'm going to keep that running, and I'm going to open Cuphead, and as soon as I click Cuphead, I'm going to click the emulator. Okay, so once I click the emulator, I'm just going to play around. As you can see, I'm pressing the buttons of the emulator and it works. Now I wait for the game to load, and this is in windowed mode, by the way, not in full screen mode. So I'm going to press any button, it gets in, and then once I get to the menu, as you can see, I'm pressing buttons from the D-pad and it works. So the way this works is, I don't know, this is kind of like a temporary fix, there's no permanent solution, but it works. So if you want to play the game, this works, and try it and see if this helps you. So now as you can see, the D-pad detects and all of these things work. So what I did was, as soon as I opened the game, I had the emulator running in the background. As soon as I opened the game, I went back and clicked the emulator, and I didn't touch anything else. I didn't touch the mouse, I didn't touch the keyboard. Okay, so make sure not to touch anything else once you start the game and click to the emulator. Okay, so after that, I'm going to start the game and get to the game. Alright, so the game took a while to load because the computer is trash, and it's difficult to record gameplay while playing the game. Okay, so now once you're in the game, you can go to options, go to visuals, go to windowed mode, go to full screen. Okay, now that you're in full screen, you can play the game. But remember, I didn't touch the keyboard, I didn't touch the mouse after I clicked on the game. Once I opened the game, I clicked on the emulator, and that's it. I didn't touch the keyboard or the mouse after that. I know it's weird, but it works. Just to show you guys this works, I'm going to play through the tutorial section, and once again it's going to take forever to load, but I'll cut back once it loads. Alright, so we're in the tutorial and I'm using the controller. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but yeah, we're using the controller. Dark. Yeah. Alright. Okay. It's pretty. Yo, how do you jump? Wait. Okay, so. Alright. Okay. Alright, so there you go, guys. We got through the tutorial, and alright, so we're finally back into the map again. So that's how you play the game using controller. Make sure to start the game and click on the emulator, and don't click anywhere else. Don't use the mouse, don't use the keyboard. Only navigate using your controller, and then switch it back to full screen mode. And once you're done playing, go back to options, go to visual, full screen, turn it off. Turn it off to windowed mode. So that's how you should do. I know it's not a permanent fix, it's temporary fix, but it works. So Cuphead is a really good game, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So like and subscribe, share this video with your friends if you think it will be helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.